34 years old this year, which is incredible, right? I mean, people usually think that I'm like 23, 24. So when they find out I'm 34, they're like, no way, you know? So that's one of the big things. I've been an affiliate marketer for 10 years now. And before being an affiliate marketer, I was doing rave and EDM parties for 4 years. Yeah, so I have a pretty interesting set of skills, you know, to build on. And before that, I worked in the Yellow Pages in Canada, selling advertising. So I have experience with ads via the old-fashioned way. Like in the Yellow Pages, we used to do split testing, A/B testing, and the methods that we used was that we would put different ads into the category in Yellow Pages and change the phone number in the ads. And then the customers would have different phone lines in their office, and they would measure their secretaries on which phone line got how many calls. And then next year, when it was time to renew the ads, we would do more ads based on the winning ad set, you know, so this was old school. So I learned split testing a long ass time ago, like almost 15, 16 years ago now, you know. Like, yeah, because I was super young when I was at Yellow Pages. I started at age 17 and I was there until age almost 20, like 2.5 years, something like that. And when I was doing rave parties, I learned a lot about logistics and handling lots of staff. Because my biggest party had 7,000 people and our number of staff was 400. So we had crazy organizational system in place, not only for the staff, but for all the supplies and all the different materials and the DJs and everything. Like, you have to think, when you do a big event, you have to think about the napkins all the way to the speakers, right? Like, there's everything from A to Z, like insane amount of stuff. And the reason why this was, I believe, awesome in my history, in my career, because I learned early on that you need to delegate, you know. And one of the secrets to my success in being pretty good in this affiliate marketing world was the fact that when I started 10 years ago, I right away started with staff, you know. I right away started with rolling expenses because I knew that if I want to be successful, I need to approach it like a business. So I started with a designer and assistant right away, because I was the guy that was always coming up with the vision and the idea, and then I would give it to my staff to make it real, you know, to realize it. And I would spend my time where it mattered the most, networking with other affiliates, learning new skills, because affiliate marketing changes so fast. You need to always brush up on skills, learn new stuff, you know, blah, blah, blah. So that's how it all came to be, you know. And today we're doing awesome. Like, we have over 70 employees in my companies, and we have media buyers who are assigned to different traffic sources. So if we find winners, because we're continuously testing, we just give it to our teams and it blows up, you know, like really fast. I don't have to worry about, you know, like, okay, I need to do this. I just say, you know, to one of my guys, you do this, you do this, you just get it up, and tomorrow it's up, you know, like really fast. So in a long shell, that's it. Yeah. Okay, I would choose probably a white hat vertical, because one of the biggest problems is losing accounts, getting banned, and getting your business killed overnight. So definitely a white hat vertical. Now there's many white hat verticals, like there's lead generation, you know, for finance, mortgage. There's also e-commerce, Shopify being like the most popular right now, but there's also BigCommerce, WooCommerce, like there's many different platforms. And these are pretty safe and they're blowing up like crazy. So I definitely invest in that. Another thing is, before I go into anything, like let's say I start a Shopify store, I would think outside the box on what makes me different. How can I stand out from the competition? Because a lot of guys that are new, they start, for example, a Shopify store, what happens is they just copy someone else, they think that they can throw up some ads and make money. And the problem is that e-commerce is slowly maturing in a way where people are getting used to seeing ads about the same stuff over and over and over again. So it's not gonna sell. So if you're a newbie and you do what everybody else does, you're gonna lose your money fast, and you'll have to go back to working for someone 9 to 5, right? So I recommend definitely thinking about how to stand out, you know. To someone that never heard about affiliate marketing, it's extremely difficult to describe, because when you start talking about it and you start saying that, oh yeah, you became, you know, very successful, like a millionaire overnight, and they're like, yeah, please don't start with the scam, you know. Like I had enough hearing about, you know, like MLM and all this crap, you know. And then I tell them, no, this is not like that at all. This is pure marketing, where what you're doing is arbitrage. You know, you're paying X for ads, and you're getting paid Y for, you know, a sale, and the in between is your profit. And it's up to your skill on how big you can make the gap between the X and the Y so that you get the maximum profit, you know. And when I start talking about it, I usually lose them at web design, you know, because most people, they understand computers, website, done, you know. So that's how it goes. My favorite thing with affiliate marketing is that I'm 100% free, you know. I can come and go whenever I want, wherever I want. I can work from a laptop anywhere, you know. So what we do with my family, because I have a 1-year-old daughter and a 7-year-old son and an awesome wife, is that we usually come up with different places that we want to visit. We pack the family and off we go, you know. My team's in the office, they're doing their work, and I keep in touch with them through, you know, the phone and also laptop, and stuff gets done, you know. Like, it totally gives me the freedom to enjoy life now, because one of the biggest benefits that comes from affiliate marketing is you can live your life now. You don't have to save and wait for retirement, you know. The typical American dream style life is history with affiliate marketing, you know. Because when you turn 70, you're not gonna wanna go bungee jumping. You're not gonna go running around with bulls, you know, like in Spain and all this other stuff. Even though people have this myth that you gotta save for retirement and then start living. No, you start living now. Because when I'm 70, I'm gonna wanna watch movies and TV and sit on my ass at home, you know, like. It's not gonna be like, oh my God, now I'm gonna go bungee jump, yeah, and break my neck, you know, like, so. Is that it's extremely dynamic. That means that you could be making $10, $20, $30,000 profit in one day, and then you get banned or server crashes or the offer dies and you're broke, you're making zero. The guy at the public toilets, cleaning the toilets, is making more money than you at that time. And that feeling sucks, especially like me. Like, sometimes when you have a really bad streak, because everybody does. Like, I just want to say that a lot of times when you go around affiliate conferences, a lot of guys say they're always killing it. And these guys you have to watch out for, because that's total BS, okay? And all the veteran guys, all the guys that have been doing this for many years say that there's always downtimes, and it's normal, you know? Because if they say there's no downtimes, they're always killing it, they're bullshit, you know? Like they're saying, oh, I'm making this many thousand, that many thousand. In reality, they're struggling, making 20 bucks maybe, you know? You know why I say that? Because there's a lot of people in affiliate marketing that are 100% selfish. They walk around flashing their watches and all this stuff, and then they go home to a shitty apartment, but they want to show the world that they are loaded, you know, and all this stuff, like this fake impression, this perception, and it's not true, you know. All the material shit that you have doesn't make you rich. It's who you are. And the problem with these guys, and why I say it's a dog-eat-dog world, is because these guys do not share anything. They don't want you to do good. They want themselves to do good. They're so selfish, and I hate these guys with passion, you know. These guys are so bad that they don't want to help anybody. And I believe that there's karma, you know. You help others, then you're gonna be returned that, you know, that goodness 2 times, you know. So I totally believe in that, and I'm proof that it works, you know. I started writing my blog because why the hell shouldn't I help people? Like, what do I lose? Like, the internet marketing world is so big. There's so much traffic, right? Like, mobile is growing like insane. So there's always more and more and more. So what does it matter if 2 guys who read my blog make $1,000 each a day? I'm so happy I helped them, you know. So that's why it's a dog-eat-dog world, because these guys ruin it, you know. Exactly, because most of the time no one's gonna come and always go like, this is how you run this, go. And then you can't just go to a conference like this and be like, oh my God, how do I make money? No one's gonna give it to you on a silver platter, because most of the guys keep it to themselves. I'm not saying that everybody is this way, because there are some guys who are really nice, and I'm in a mastermind with a few of them where we exchange, you know, actual stuff on, you can take this, run it and make money instantly, but that's, you know, few and far in between. That's very rare. That's why it's super duper important to stay on top of new technologies, keep reading forums like STM, and you know, just stay on top of bloggers, you know, what they're saying and where the industry is going. Attend conferences like this Affiliate World Conference and hear what the buzz is, you know, because when you go to these and you just talk to people, you overhear and you keep your eyes open, you can see, you know, what's hot right now and just follow the direction and get your piece of the pie. 2017, e-commerce definitely, and lead generation. These 2 things, and I believe these areas are going to continue to grow because people all over the world are getting more comfortable on the internet, and they're getting more comfortable using their card online and shopping. They like the convenience, you know. They love the ability to select a bunch of stuff without having to leave their home and, you know, wait in line and all that stuff, and just press order button and have it shipped in one, you know, like in a couple of days to their house. So e-commerce is gonna be big, and I believe lead generation, especially for B2B, like to generate leads for different businesses, is gonna continue to grow because companies, small and large, need customers, right? And it's up to us internet marketers to get them those customers, and we can charge them for our knowledge, you know. We can charge them for CPA or whatever and make a ton of money. Like, we can charge them 20 bucks and get the lead for 10, and then they will make 10 bucks on everything and they'll be super happy, you know. It's hard to say, but definitely when it comes to e-commerce, don't try and do everything. I recommend that you zoom in, go niche specific, because you're gonna be able to see success faster than if you try and do everything. One of the reasons why I'm successful is because I stick to 1 or 2 things and we do them super well. Like, we stick to AdWords and Google, and we don't jump around. Like, everyone always says, why don't you do pops? Why don't you do native? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And it's because you cannot be good at everything, you know. Like, I really suck at sports, but I'm really good at, you know, helping people, and I'm very good at explaining stuff, and I'm very good at tech stuff because, like, you know, like, I'm a natural nerd and I love that stuff. It's like my hobby. So, you know, I'm never gonna be good at sports. So I'm not gonna try and be good at it, you know. So same thing for e-com. Don't try to do everything and then you'll be successful. Persistence, you know. Well, you guys can definitely help newbies coming into the market by providing them a great place to get started, by offering them different offers in various verticals and different countries, and also people that know what they're talking about among your staff, so that you know, when someone new comes in, you can make offer recommendations. You can tell them, you know, like, hey, you're running this offer, but maybe you should try this one because it's doing good. So it's worth a split test because you might be making more money and stuff like that. So you can really provide, you know, that guiding hand and that helping hand that someone needs when they enter, because they cannot talk to their brothers, sisters, parents, friends, you know, because like as I said earlier, like most people, when they ask me what I do and I start talking about it from the beginning, they lose me at web design, you know. Most people don't have a clue what web hosting is, not, and you know what I mean? Like for a website, you need web hosting, and usually they lose at you at web design because they don't even know web hosting. What the heck is that? You know, so yeah, so definitely. Yeah, okay, here's the thing. I believe that the more stuff you can give to affiliates for free, the better, right? And the reason for that is usually when people, you know, want to start affiliate marketing, they don't have a lot of money saved up. You know, they can't afford a $1,000 tracker. They can't afford, you know, like Amazon rack space or whatever crazy hosting servers. They need to run a tight ship so they can spend 80% of their saved money on actual media buying, like traffic, you know. Because if you don't buy traffic, you can have the best servers and the best landers. It's not gonna do nothing, you know. So if you guys offer people a free tracker, you right away save them 100, 200, 500 bucks, you know, a month. And they can spend that money on something else, maybe to hire a part-time designer to do them some good banners, or maybe, who knows, like a server, or maybe membership to STM so that they can keep on top and learn new stuff, you know. So yeah, we're actually launching something awesome for e-commerce right now. And it's the exact same way that when I started my company, Banners and Landers, which provides banner ads for 10 bucks a piece, like animated or static, and landing pages starting at $40 for affiliates. So basically what I'm saying is when I started Banners and Landers, I saw that there's a need. There was no company that understood what affiliate marketing is and could right away provide a solution. Because yeah, you know, everybody when they start on affiliate marketing, they go, oh yeah, I can go on Upwork, on Freelancer, hire freelancers. But if you go that way, first you have to screen them, right? The second thing is you have to explain to them what you're doing and why you need it done this way. And a lot of the times, when I used to do that a long time ago, when Banners and Landers didn't exist, what happened was freelancers like, I don't know why you need to make a banner look like that, it's ugly. And I'm like, just do it how I say. And like, no, it has to look good, I'm designer, you know, and all this ego came into play. I was like, fuck that, you know, it's such a waste of time. Like, they're wasting my time and money and all this. Let me make a company that affiliate can come for, be like, I need banner like this, do it for me. I need a landing page ripped or cleaned or this thing added or that. And it gets done because they know like this. So you order and you get it in one day. So that's why I created Banners and Landers, because there was this need, you know, for time and quick service and reliable service. Now with e-commerce on the rise, there's another need. There's need for customer service, okay? When you start a store, having great customer service is a requirement. If you don't, you're gonna get chargebacks. You're gonna get your PayPal account limited. That means that you cannot take out money for 30 days or whatever. And you're gonna lose your iAmAttila, your payment method after a while, because too many chargebacks, like Stripe is gonna shut you down. So for this, you need to have customer service right away. So the company that I'm starting is going to address this need. It's called Ecom Reps, and they're gonna provide everything someone that's starting in ecom needs, from the customer service segment to the product description writing, to creating video ads for the products. Basically everything, and this is coming soon. This is the next big startup that I'm working on, and it's in development yet. Like right now we have a few clients, but it's not public, but it's coming soon, and it's gonna change the way that people can get started in ecom by making it way easier. You know, you get everything in one spot like that. So